Hi my dear Scorpios, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? Today we will be taking a look at just the energy update for all my Scorpio Sun, Moon and Rising, and anyone else with significant Scorpio placements who resonates with this message. You can watch that. Just if you are not a Scorpio Rising, feel free to take in any part of the tarot here. Just ignore the astrology, because astrology would only be accurate for those of you guys who are actual Scorpios. But let's take a look. Before we get started, an announcement is that for the solstice week, so starting last week, we reopened some of the bookings for private consultations and also packages. So I have a super nice package available which gives you like access to all my courses, astrology and tarot, and also 3 readings with me. So it's super good deal. I think I only have 1 left and I'm not gonna be reopening that. We technically were supposed to close already a few weeks back, but I was actually surprisingly able to deliver all my readings faster, which is not super typical of me. So I do have availability still for the summer, and after that we will most likely be permanently closing that. My astrology level 2 is also reopened as well, so you can enroll in my astrology level 2 and get access to astrology level 1. So basically both beginner's course and intermediate course. Links are going to be down below. Everything's going to be down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my new channel, which is the channel I'll be focusing on. And there we will be doing all kind of different things, from astrology content to lifestyle, travel, beauty, cryptocurrency, like all the things that I'm passionate about outside of readings. Like you guys, Scorpios, are the only guys who I still do readings for, but it's been really I haven't been passionate about this for a very long time. It's only for Scorpios I have, still a spark, because you guys love me so much. So I appreciate you guys. And yes, so links to everything are, of course, as always, in the description box. Love my Scorpios. Hope you guys will always love me. And anyways, let's get started. And again, if you're booking something with me privately, make sure you check your emails, both with Etsy and the email you registered on Etsy. Make sure you check it, because I will be communicating with you from that. And if you if you're not checking your messages, you will not be getting them from me. So make sure you check your emails, including junk or spam, whatever box, because sometimes if I'm new on your contact list and you're booking something, you are not gonna see that necessarily. So make sure. There's actually one person, hold on, there's one person from South Africa. I don't even know the name. It starts with MB, that booked something with me, but I've been trying to reach this person both on Etsy and on email, and I still haven't gotten in touch with them. So if it's you from South Africa who recently booked private package with me, please get in touch. So the email is down below for business. So yeah, anyways, hope to see you guys, hope to see you there. I still have just a few more spots. Let's see what's going on. We have here, interesting, you have here spells, alchemy. Interesting. Let's take a look. So some of you might have been doing some kind of magic recently. And when we talk about magic, it doesn't have to be some kind of dark stuff or some kind of witchcraft, even though I don't think witchcraft is necessarily any kind of bad stuff necessarily. Spells could be anything. Spells could be you making an intention to release something. A spell could be, you choosing to talk to yourself even in a different way. A spell, of course, could also be some kind of candle magic, or you just doing rituals for yourself, like participating in cleansing rituals while also inserting new informations. I think that some of you guys have really been, getting in touch with your more mystical Scorpio side. I mean, we did have Mercury retrograde in Gemini in your 8th house of magic, and Mercury rules your 8th house, which is why, if you ever wondered, why are Scorpios always so curious and so naturally easy, right? With all the occult 8th house stuff, with all the magic, like it's almost like what freaks the hell out of other people, right? Scorpios is just curious in that area. Like I remember when I was like 12 years old and I did Ouija board for the first time. And like and I did it with another Scorpio, by the way, Scorpio Sun, I'm Scorpio Rising. like everyone was freaking out, but to us it felt like just, you know, something very, like, we were curious about that. And I'm just getting that because we did have this Mercury retrograde in your 8th house, and again Gemini in your 8th, Mercury ruled, you are at ease with everything esoteric. You are at ease even maybe with like some of the stuff that's dark for others, maybe in a, like outside of magic. Like even if, let's say, everybody's scared of some kind of crisis or some kind of ups and downs, you are someone, your strength is that you approach with these things that are scaring other people. Like, for example, not to be financial advice of any kind, but even like Scorpios, like when you guys invest into something, you're not scared of volatility, you're not scared to take risks. You, like when everyone, let's say, panics, you know, that would be relevant for those of you guys who are in any kind of cryptocurrency or anything, and everyone panics, Scorpio is just calm. Scorpio knows what to do, and Scorpio sometimes can even take advantage of a situation when everyone around is lost and confused. You guys, because it doesn't scare you, like you guys can just basically go in and you can do your magic, you can do your, you know, work your magic, so to say. And that's what's beautiful. Alchemy, of course, is about transformation. So you are, I feel like you, Scorpios, as always, I mean, this is not news really, but like you guys, I feel at this stage of your life, you're learning how to make your life a living meditation, a living alchemy. You're almost like an embodiment of alchemy on this earth. Let's see what else. Oh, this guy wants to come out. Interesting tarot guidance. I'm getting some of you guys also are very connected to your own guidance systems. I don't know, some of you might have even become tarot readers or interested in learning tarot. If you're interested in learning tarot, by the way, I do have beginners class available. It's in the description box. You can stream on Vimeo. We reopened that as well for this week. And I think even private is available, but not to talk about that. I just feel like for you, whether we're talking about any kind of esoteric stuff like spells or even like the tarot astrology itself, you somehow now learning about these things or practicing these things is what gives you advantage in the places where maybe others are just trying to understand or kind of like perceive something with just their common sense or with just their like logical mind. Maybe some of you are working with tarot, maybe some of you are understanding your astrology transits, and whether we're talking business or anything else, I'm getting that these things somehow are unlocking prosperity for you on a whole other level. It's almost like a protection as well from any kind of negative energies. You know that maybe some people are not good for you, so you're just gonna stay away. Like you're really learning how to take this mystical side of yourself. Maybe this was even what Jupiter retrograde was about for you, and you're learning how, sorry, not Jupiter, Mercury retrograde was about for you, and it went direct. Like you're learning how to make everything work for yourself. Maybe before you even had some gifts and talents and abilities or intuition, but you never could make it work for yourself. I've even seen some of you could be like literally like me, maybe in some ways healers or readers of some kind or advisors of some kind, and you could help everyone around you, but you could never make it work for you. And you were like, you know what, it's nice to help others, but how about I also help myself? Now I feel like the time has come. You are actually able to take your gifts and talents and be the one who benefits from it as well, not just like giving away. Let's see what was gonna happen with tarot. All right, interesting. We have here the Two of Pentacles. This tarot I'm experimenting a little bit. It's a little bit different, so let's see what's gonna come up. Okay, we also have here, interesting, we have here the Four of Cups. We have the Fool. And my cards are in something sweet. I don't know what it is. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have, interesting, the Lovers. All right. Okay, what I feel is that a lot of you, mainly still to this day, to this moment, the biggest focus is on you literally building yourself up. I'm getting some of you might be like joining some kind of organizations, maybe networking. Everything is for you right now to continue building yourself up. However, what I'm also seeing is that with the Fool card, some of you might kind of like you're not planning this. I'm seeing, hold on with me, because this is a little interesting story I'm seeing here. Some of you might not be planning to almost like take a chance, take a risk on something, but I feel like you will end up going in a direction you didn't expect yourself going into. I'm almost getting that when this Jupiter entered Pisces, second half of May, some of you who are just, your confidence and your faith may be something that was kind of absent for you for a while. Like you might have, had tests, like lack of faith, like tests of faith. And I'm seeing somebody watching me here, by the way. I'm seeing two locations. I'm seeing Chicago and London. So hello, London and Chicago. But I'm getting that for a lot of you guys, it's almost like when Jupiter entered Pisces, second half of May, you found yourself having optimism and faith and positivity that you have not experienced before. So suddenly you are like, you know what, I'll take a risk. Or you know what, let me try something new. Like a lot of you, even the ones who are generally like more jaded, like, or more, what do you call it, pessimistic about things, you guys started like giving things a chance. I'm even seeing that some of you like who watching right now, normally you don't believe so much in esoteric stuff, but recently you started giving it a chance. Like I'm seeing you giving a chance to different situations. Now when it comes to love, it's kind of interesting. I see you guys having already a union, so to say, on your door, a relationship. It could be a new relationship, but I'm seeing something here which is pretty interesting, where I feel almost like one of you in a relationship could be like, I'm just getting like you are already sort of like back to back with a person you are meant to be with, and the cup is being offered here from the sky. And again, this tarot is a little bit different, so it's like it's it's not how you usually interpret that meaning, so Four of Cups or whatever. But I'm just feeling that here in this case specifically, it's almost like what you want in a partner right now, you want to make sure that they can go in the same direction as you do. Because Lovers in this deck is connected to the Chariot. They are preparing to hop on the Chariot and go somewhere. So you almost kind of like want to know right away, can this person support you in this journey? Is this person going same places as you are? So maybe you've been focusing on the financial freedom. Obviously, if you focus on financial freedom, you don't want to be with someone who is, I don't know, is not prioritizing this, or is just like living life kind of like day to day, not doing much, right? You want people with on the same journey as you. If you, let's say, been prioritizing your self-awareness and healing and really growing into an abundant, independent being, you also want a partner who is on the same journey of self-awareness. Because if, let's say, your self-awareness levels do not match in any way, how can this work, right? So I'm seeing that you are with someone, like you are being offered a new beginning with someone here, but it's like almost you are only going to accept it if it's going in the same direction as you want. And with the Queen of Cups here, I feel like this again, like this deck is a little bit different. Here we actually have the masculine energy on the Queen of Cups. But what I'm seeing from this in your situation here is that you got used to assuming masculine is a feminine. If you're a feminine watching this, you got used to assuming masculine like responsibilities in your life, where you got used to being maybe a provider or super independent. And mind you, there is nothing wrong with being super independent. I've gone through a stage where I was codependent in my life, then I went to the stage where I was super independent, like a standalone island. But I think, like neither is 100% healthy. We don't want to be codependent where we cannot do anything on our own and rely on partner. But I think when we, as feminine energies especially, are like just so independent, where we don't even have a space for a masculine to give to us, so where we can receive, it also creates a bit of disbalance. And of course, I know that some people will be triggered by this or whatever, but I'm just seeing for whoever's resonating with this, you got so self-sufficient, probably because you've been betrayed many times, you've lost your faith into there could be some supportive, strong influence in your life. And you started becoming more masculine, where you're like, you don't have anyone help you. You don't have anyone to be there for you. So you have to be, that person who does all the work. And I'm just getting that here, this might soon start changing. I'm seeing that like as you start becoming aware of that, how you show up is going to start changing. Okay, we have the Six of Wands. All right. We have, interesting, the King of Cups. So we have the King to the Queen of Cups. However, the Queen here, again, I will read what it means in this deck. However, I'm reading intuitive. So whatever it means in the deck, never mind. I'm reading most of the time all of my cards in an intuitive way. I'm just getting that here you're showing up as a masculine energy, even though you are truly the Queen of Cups. Scorpios. We have here the Queen of Pentacles. And we have here the Three of Cups. So for some of you, I'm seeing the energy where after a long time of you being kind of like in this recluse, I don't know if recluse is the right way, but like you being withdrawn sort of like from the world, maybe because of anything that's happening in the world, you were just at home, whatever. I'm seeing that you're starting coming out more. Three of Cups here, literally. This is summer of celebration, having fun with friends. I'm seeing you're networking as well. So a lot of your future opportunities when it comes to work is going to come through places where you network. I see that it's interesting. I'm getting it two ways here because it's obviously general collective thing. It's either you will be in a public place getting crowned. Now, I don't know what getting crowned here means. It could be somebody that, kind of like acknowledges your work achievements. It could be you just looking gorgeous somewhere where, you're the queen or the king of the party. It could be that maybe even on social media you're given a shout out, or you publish some kind of work that or some kind of video, or some kind of, even if you're not social media influencer, maybe you publish on LinkedIn, I don't know, some kind of professional work, something which basically gives a lot of attention to you in a good way, where you're like, wow, this person is really, doing well. And I feel like it's going to bring somebody's attention to you, potentially a soulmate, but it also brings you a lot of money, new opportunities, connection. Other way, the way I'm seeing this is that you will be in a public space, celebrating something, having fun. It could be also professional networking too. And I'm seeing somebody, you're kind of you're sort of like having your eye on someone who is getting crowned in that public space. So reply it as it resonates. I'm seeing two potential scenarios here. Either you are in a public space and you're getting somehow crowned or acknowledged or getting a lot of attention with the Six of Wands here, and a person notices you, and it's not just about love, but I think just suddenly a lot of opportunities are coming your way. Or the other way around, you could be in a public place noticing somebody who is literally also being acknowledged, being given a lot of attention to. And we have here the King of Cups next to the Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing that for you, there is going to be a lot of choices to make soon. With the Queen of Pentacles, you know that you're very focused on your pentacles. That's the most important thing, because you kind of are in this space where it's hard for you to just trust that, oh my God, this relationship is just, if it's a new relationship, is just going to do so well that I'll never have to worry about anything in life. Regardless here, I feel like for you, that stability, financial security, if you've been acquiring for such a long time, is extremely important. And it's almost like you're welcoming love, you're ready for love, but you don't have time for bullshit. It only has to be real love, a person who has done work on themselves, a person who is self-aware with emotions, not someone who is wearing fake masks, not someone who is fake or playing games or wasting your time or gaslighting you, or talks to you every day and then suddenly disappears with no explanation and then you have no time for this. And I think you're making it loud and clear. Now there is a person, I feel already in your energy field, who is very interested in you. I think that it's almost for a lot of you it hasn't fully started yet. But it's, hold on, let me just take more cards here because I'm not sure where they're going. I don't want to make stuff up. I want to see where it's actually going. Yeah, we have here Eight of Cups reverse. Let's see. And we have here the Chariot. I feel like this person has, I don't know, it seems that karmically they're someone, is a very good looking person. But by the way, what I want to say, might have... let me see, might have Leo, Cancerian in their chart, some Scorpio potentially, and water energy as well. I don't know, guys, what's going on with me, because you guys know who've been following me for a while that I am a tropical and Kabbalistic and Western astrology die hard. I fully believe in that system being the most accurate for most of our mundane things we are worried about in life. But lately they were showing me, for whatever reason, sidereal constellations in these readings. I have no idea what's going on. Did my guides change shifts or something? I have in Indian intervention going on. I'm not sure what's going on, because it's been weird. I've never been like that. And what I'm seeing basically here, this person in their Vedic sidereal chart has Pisces placements, very strong Pisces, and also possibly very strong Cancer too. So not in the Western chart I'm seeing. I feel like it's they show me constellations, like in a sidereal. I'm not sure even what the names are. But like, yeah, something like that. And what I'm getting here, very good looking person. They actually, to your surprise, have had quite a few disappointments in love. So they may be like successful and accomplished and, like good looking. Like, sometimes we look at someone, right? Could be male or female, but we look at someone and we see like, wow, this person is good looking. This person is successful. This person is like all the good things. But they like have the worst love life of all time, or like they have no boyfriend, no girlfriend, or whatever, never been married, and you wonder like what's, we still kind of think, right? Like, I don't know, maybe these days it changed, but I remember like a few years even back, like even people were asking me like, oh, how come you're single? Like, or like sometimes you just meet somebody who's so amazing and you're like, oh my god, you're like single, what's wrong with you? Like, what do I need to know about, right? So what I feel about this person, yes, they seem to be single now. They are very focused. They could like to ride bikes, I'm seeing here, or fast cars, or just in general a person very like driven energy, very like, okay, let's go. I see them sometimes literally like driving fast, or like just, but they like, I don't know, for some they even have a bike or like want to get a bike, something like that. And I'm just seeing that this person, it's interesting because like they okay, so sorry, I'm just getting some giggly stuff from my guys, but like with the Eight of Cups here, they had their heart, I think, kind of broken. I'm almost getting they gotten lost in their love relationships before, where they were just like in this strange place, like almost like, when a person has everything together in their life but one part of their life just makes zero sense. And I feel like for a lot of them it was love. I'm not sure why. I'm just almost getting that like maybe no one really understood their soul, because I feel like this is a very deep soul, very loving, very caring, very nurturing soul, old soul probably, that also has like larger vision and goals, and they want to love and take care of people around them. I'm also getting some of them were very hardworking. They worked on some project that required a lot of travel in the past, and maybe that's why, like, some of their previous relationship didn't work out. But what I'm seeing is that their energy towards you is that they might be like very interested. They might want to like make it work with you, like, because I'm not sure what is it. It's almost like they're in this moment of making a decision of like how to approach this, how can it work. But once they like make this decision, this person is unstoppable towards you. Strange. Oh, look at this, oh my god, Queen to the King of Cups. I feel like the best advice for you dealing with this, you guys been very like mastering your Queen of Pentacles side, where you constantly are on the eye for new opportunities financially and just like to improve your quality of life. But what I'm getting, it's time for you to also get back to your Queen of Cups side. Queen of Cups showed up here before, but what's interesting in this deck, we have a masculine here, in the Queen of Cups card. I'm almost getting like you have to sort of, well, you don't have to do anything, but like it's time for you to reconsider maybe something about your femininity, where it's like, it's like, it's obviously there is such thing as toxic masculinity, toxic femininity, but we're not talking about this here. We're talking about you being in touch with your emotions, you being playful. Here we literally have this dolphin, right? And like being open to, being just open emotionally. And it's actually interesting because I've had my heart so closed in the past years. I went to Sedona, to Arizona, where I visited some of the very sacred places. And there was one specific place in Sedona where I reached it. I was actually scared that I was going to get sick because my heart was hurting so bad. Like, I thought I legitimately was going to get, like, I don't know, heart attack, God forbid, or something. But something happened. I started crying, and my heart has been open ever since in a ways that it's never been open before. And, it's interesting because you do attract love so much faster, I just want to say, when your heart is open. So I'm just getting a lot of you will reconnect with your very playful feminine side, and I'm getting the relationship you've been manifesting is here. It's just more so, I think you at this point are trying to understand how to like balance everything in your life. You have a lot of amazing things coming up financially. Like financially, I'm not worried about you Scorpios even one bit. Yeah, sure, there could be some ups and downs here and there, different things to consider, different things to work on. But I feel like you will be, even if you don't see this yet, you will be seeing by the time we are in the, what is the Hunter moon? Your Halloween moon? I'm seeing a process. Okay, hold on. You know how there was this full new moon in Taurus with Uranus last year during approximately like Halloween, Dia de Muertos time, October of 2020. I remember actually, for those of you who've been following me since that time, I talked about how this is the new moon, sorry, the full moon, that we connect with prosperity on steroids. Like it was and I think that that full moon changed many lives already. The energy, the seed level of what was happening during the full moon last year in Scorpio, it's the shifts that some of you have already manifested abundance, and the reason a lot of you are feeling those shifts had a seed level partially in that full moon. Now when I think we're gonna reach this moon in 2021, you will see actually what used to be just sort of like what you were envisioning before. Maybe you were envisioning financial freedom, a certain number of money in your bank, or certain success your business would have. Almost like when by the time we reach this October Halloween season, you will see yourself prosperous like beyond your dreams. Like you will literally be like, shit, I have to pinch myself right now, because like I am finally in a place where I'm so grateful. I'm seeing like a shift will happen with you where you will be so grateful to the universe, to God, for everything you receive, where you will be like, you know what, I am now in that space where I just want to help, like make the world a better place. I am now, maybe you've been a little bit in the energy even of, okay, I have to accumulate, I have to survive, I have to like, get my life better, because you've been through so much, so you've been through so much hardships in the past. But I'm getting like, as you're literally like going right now from survival into striving and having so much, where you will be like, okay, how can I help people? How can I actually be like, how can I make this world a better place? And there's something to it, this very almost like philanthropic side of you that's going to be emerging. That is also your future relationship is about. There is something that you're meant to do with a person you will come into union with. Let's see a little bit more. With the Judgment of the Nine of Wands, be careful. Be careful with people from the past coming back and tempting you. I'm almost getting there is like somebody might again resurface from the past. I don't know why. Strength. Could it be a Leo? There is some kind of wild beast. It could be a Leo. High Priestess. The Star. What's happening right now up to August? Is it, and again, my God, Hierophant is at the bottom. What's happening right now is an intense transformation. You have the secrets. You have the knowledge. The Star is here as an omen. That's also one of the omens you're going to be seeing like repetitively on your way. It could be repetitive numbers, but I'm seeing some other stuff here too. Underneath the Hierophant is Eight of Wands with the Sun reversed. I feel like the person you'll be connecting with now, and also your new business partners perhaps, are going to be people who are very different from the people you worked with before. They're the people who have let go of ego, let go of pride. They're the people who don't want to deal with people full of themselves. So maybe some of you have been in a work environment or path where it was survival of the fittest, where the person with the loudest mouth would win, where the person not necessarily the most talented or with the most integrity would win, but the person who literally would just, cheat their way faster. I'm getting that the people and the person, most importantly, the soulmate you're moving towards, doesn't value same qualities. So if before maybe you dealt with the people who just valued same toxicity and whoever has the brightest, whatever, approach to things, like brightest colors, whatever, all the glitters gold, people you are entering, you have to be mindful about this, because this is how you're going to make sure, you're like going to attract your person in the correct way. They don't value this over the top loud type of energy. They value those who literally work hard. So you working hard and being humble is what's going to be a million times more beautiful in the eyes of this person than any noise. Like, okay, I have 10 million views on TikTok. Who cares? Like, they don't care about that kind of stuff. They care that you work on something. With the Hierophant, that you stand true to your beliefs, that you do things the right way. A person you'll be connecting with will have a lot of integrity. Very different. Like, if let's say, okay, I'll give a stupid example a little bit, but I hope it will help you understand what I'm talking about. If let's say in the past you dated guys who would just go over a girl with the, I don't know, I have nothing against big boobs. I have myself a big boobs, but like biggest boobs, or just like Instagram with the most pictures or whatever. well, like if you in the past you dated this type of people who were a little bit more superficial and shallow and they didn't appreciate you, I feel like now, and again, nothing wrong with pictures on Instagram or anything at all, it's just an example. I'm getting that finally you're meeting people who value your substance over anything else. And with the world card here, this is true love. You two are going to be together. Okay, I'm seeing some creepy stuff, but it's not in a bad way, almost like until the end of time. I don't know, is the end of the world here? I'm not sure what are they saying here with that. We'll take a look at oh my god, we'll take a look at this in the extended, everything you need to know about the situation. We'll take a look about what are the things you have to be focused on for the next, let's say, for the next 4 weeks. Let's also do a little bit more detailed focus because we have so much astrologically going on. We have Mercury that turned direct, we have Jupiter that went retrograde, we have Saturn that's retrograde, we have Pluto, your ruling planet's retrograde, we have Mars, and there's like a lot going on. So let's talk about everything in the extended, take additional cards. Love you all, guys. Don't forget, once again, we temporarily, probably going to be last time when we reopen bookings because I have a little bit more availability than I thought I would have. Check it out, links below. Link to extend it out below. See you soon. Bye.